Let's begin with New Vegas replacement for the 10mm. Sort of. The 9mm pistol is basically the sidearm of choice for everyone in the Mojave. I love this motherfucker. It is based on the Browning high power and is chambered in the 9mm round. This only leaves you with the option of using hollow points, jacketed hollow points or plus P ammo, but considering it's supposed to be used against sub-targets, the lack of AP rounds is expected. It probably will be the first gun you get and use in the game unless you tag energy weapon. Very weak, with a base damage of 16 and a crit percent multiplier of 1, though this is somewhat alleviated by the high fire rate. Very low requirements, as is to be expected. Just to strike. You can apply to mods to this little guy in the vanilla game, those being the handgun scope and extended magazine. Slap both of them and you got a pistol that looks like the Falcon from Perfect Dark. Considering you can keep this as your sidearm all throughout the game and still have it be effective, I would rank it as a B-tier sidearm. Maria is a unique counterpart to the 9mm pistol, owned by the Van Man. Intricate engravings, or grips with the woman of the apocalypse on them. It is basically a straight upgrade to the normal 9mm. Higher damage, crit damage, and double the crit percent. You cannot modify this one, ever. So no Gucci Perfect Dark Blicky in the vanilla game for you. This one is actually an amazing weapon to even build your character around. So I personally would rank it in A tier. Moving over to the 20 silencer pistol. This little rascal right here looks like it is going to be as weak as my will to get up in the morning, and it is on paper. However, this one actually has a purpose in its metallic line, and it is to absolutely wreck everything when stealthy. It can be found all throughout the Mojave, but most importantly, one can be found at Kent's General Store in Gord's Ring, based on a Ruger Mark III, but big. Has low damage, at 9, but high crit damage, at 18. Also a times 3 crit chance. The 22 round is done really after many variants, being hollow points and plinking rounds. Don't expect to get too much use out of this in combat. Overall, this is a somewhat situational weapon. With how little it weighs, it doesn't hurt to carry it around just in case. B tier. The Tenmm pistol, a classic, ported straight from Fallout 3 but with Minecraft iron sights, based on an amalgam of weapons, especially the Desert Eagle. More powerful than the 9 and 22, at 22 base damage, times 1 crit multiplier. I will talk about the modifications later on. It still is a good and reliable weapon, though I do feel as if 9mm already fills the niche the 10mm is going for. Well, just like real life, doesn't mean it's bad, though B tier, but lore. The weathered 10mm is the unique version of the 10mm. It is included in the classic pre-order pack, and it is supposed to be the original Vault Dweller's pistol. It does a tiny bit more damage, 24, lower requirements, but isn't a holdout weapon. You might remember how I skipped the modifications in its normal counterpart. This is because despite being unique, the weathered 10mm does accept weapons mods. They are the laser sight, extended mags, and silencer. Other than the whole respect, this one is a straight upgrade to the 10mm pistol. Being already available from the start, it might even surpass the 9mm due to its power and already available ammo. Following up is the 357 Magnum, the most powerful out of the early game pistols. One can be found in a vase behind Trudy in Gord's Rings. All this power comes at a cost, which will be instantly noticed upon use of this weapon. Being based on a Ruger Valero, the courier must load every bullet into the chamber individually, and with only 6 bullets in the cylinder, expect to be reloading often. You can equip a longer barrel to increase damage, an HD cylinder, and a custom action to this gun. Good pistol, but I believe it is very, very quickly overshadowed by other 357 weapons which are also available beyond, like the Calb Repeater and Lucky. Lucky being the unique counterpart to the 357 Magnum. Just like Maria, it features beautiful golden engravings in the outer grips, along with a black finish. It already comes equipped with all of the available mods for the 357 Magnum. Does more damage, shoots faster, and has a higher crit chance. It can be found in the Bison Steve Hotel and Prim inside of Hard Safe. Overall, I would rank the normal 357 along the other early game pistols, but put Lucky in A tier.